This week's episode of the Weekly Re-Brew is brought to you by Steam Whistle Pilsner, Soulman Media, and CalgaryMovies.com. And that's all. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to episode 46 of the Weekly Re-Brew. We're the show that goes out and watches movies for you, tells you what to think because you can't do it for yourself. I'm Josh Spicer.
And I'm Ben Harold.
This week's episode, we went out and checked the movies. I did it again. Paranormal Activity. And Where the Wild Things Are.
It's the Wild Rumpus
We want to give out a loving courtesy hand to Solomon Media. Go check out Solomon Media at solomonmedia.com. While you're at it, check out another website, CalgaryMovies.com. While you're at it, check out a third website, We3Friends.com. And while you're at it, check out a number 4 website, myspace.com/aspiration604. I think that covers it. Let's talk about some movies. Let's drink some Steam Whistle beer.
Ben is kind of tipsy.
But before we get to our reviews, how about some movie buzz? Are we doing that this week?
We'll see.
Hey guys, Ben and Josh here for the Weekly Re-Brew. Caramba, get it?
I got it. I hate you too. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
I can't talk about it anymore. It's giving me a headache.
We'll be right back.
What's that? This week in theaters, we did check out, past tense, Paranormal Activity. And I am super excited to drink my beer. That was weak. One more time! Don't laugh about it. Okay. Stop it. Okay, we gotta hold it like this. This is so... Dude. Oh my god.
We shouldn't have had that beer before the beers and then those other beers.
Let's just say you won.
Okay. Paranormal Activity, written, directed by Oren Pila.
Pelly. That's
Pelly.
an I at the end.
Pila. I can't even think.
PETA is not spelled P-A-I-T.
He did this movie in 7 days for $11,000.
My girlfriend Katie.
It got a lot of
thing in the house.
buzz on the internet. I demanded it, as well as over 1 million other people. So now it is.
I didn't demand it.
Idiot over here.
You pretty much said it, buddy.
But I've been so excited to see this movie because I heard crazy things, and I thought it might have been overhyped on how scary it was, because personally I thought Blair Witch was way overhyped for how scary it was to me, because Blair Witch wasn't scary to me. The last scene in Blair Witch was a little creepy to me, but this movie fucking scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me too. I've never been so squeamish in a movie.
I've seen you get squeamish.
I do get squeamish.
But this was like constant.
Every time they go to that night scene, I was just like, please don't. Please don't.
There's so much done so well in this movie. Like the stupid, like it's so easy. Just plunk a camera on a tripod. It was so amazing though, because you see out the hallway, you see everything that they don't, because they're sleeping, right?
The reason why I think it works so well is because that camera is there, and it's almost as if you're defenseless. Like, you can't go anywhere in that room. Like, you can't move about. You can't follow someone else's. Like, there's no view of the guy walking up the stairs or anything. There's nothing like that. That camera's there, and you're forced to watch everything that happens while these two people are sleeping. You know, so it's almost as if you're just like a fly on the wall. You're in there with them. And that's what's scariest about this movie, is that you just can't get out of that room.
It's not a ghost. What is it?
I think most people are scared of these type of movies because they're waiting for the like pop out, you know, something to be there type thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about movies like this, is they don't
don't
have to have those classic stupid horror movie like cliches of, okay, this is who you have to be scared of. We're putting it in your face, and now we'll show you gore, so it adds to the fact that you were a little scared.
It's a movie that relies completely on your imagination,
which is 10 times better, and that's why it's got so much buzz. A movie made for $11,000 doesn't have to spend the money on special effects, gore, and paying, you know, big name actresses to show their boobs, or, you know, stupid stuff like that. There's 2-3 people in this movie and a camera. And
I mean, say what you will about a guy's head getting cut off and stuff like that. There's nothing creepier than waking up in the middle of the night and thinking you see someone standing at the foot of your bed or someone in your room with you. It's literally takes your breath away, and this movie pretty much is that in 90 minutes.
I think we're going to have a very interesting time capturing whatever paranormal phenomena is occurring or is not occurring.
And you said, like they're getting buzz over, like, this is Blair Witch and stuff. I didn't think Blair Witch was too scary anyways, but it was the first of its kind. It was the first movie to take a horror movie in a new, different direction. This is much like the same thing because it does that.
Yes,
there's few characters. There's 3 characters.
Well,
Blair
there's
Witch,
obvious
there's 3 characters.
similarities, but if you're doing a low-budget movie by yourself, there's going to be similarities to Blair Witch.
I know, but that's the only reason they're comparing it, is because it's successful, it's low budget, very, very simple, and it's shot entirely on a voyeur, you know, like a point of view camera, and it does the same storyline. Like, this is
But he
the
has
tape
a
we
fucking
found.
way nicer camera than we do. That's what he spent his money on, $11,000. Let's buy a camera and some powder.
Don't see this movie alone.
No, don't see this movie alone. And don't sleep alone the night after you see this movie. This isn't even out on a limb, because this is literally the scariest movie I have ever seen. And I love horror movies. This is a scary movie. It's not a horror movie. It's a scary movie. It's a different genre. It's a scary movie. Scariest movie I've ever seen. 6 bottles from me of Steam Whistle. Amazing.
Cool.
Perfect.
I think scary movies belong in the horror movie genre. That's just me. But I do agree with you.
Dude, there's so many different horror movies, comedies, everything, and they're all considered a horror movie.
There's one genre, and it branches out into subgenres.
I hate that.
I'm saying 6 bottles out of 6 for me, too. Cheers, mate. Wait, do this again.
There it is.
That's what I wanted. Wait, did you hear that? Never mind.